Hello everybody, and there we go. Hello everybody, and welcome back to It Came From the Backlog. Today, where I am flying solo on account of our guest having some, life happening. But we are still turning on. We have the shark prepared, and we're going to dive into two wildly different games. Today we're going to be looking at Deathspank and Quantum Break, both of which involve shattering reality and defying all logic and reason, one of which happens to involve a thong. I'll leave you to figure out which one that is. Let me get it set up here so I can see the chat. Sure, all of this. Okay, alright, let's see. Alright. Good versus, what does the good and the evil sliders mean? What happens when you max them both out? Alright, let's give this a whirl. This is a true story. Deathspank. And a man with a massive chin. Hold on one second, let me... Sorry, I hate that it pauses every time I alt tab. I'm just trying to tweak things up quick for the stream.
I'll begin my tale at the doorstep of the demon witch Miss Stance. Led there by a guide too smart to go any further, Deathspank clutches in his hand the final clue in a life's journey paved in blood, steel, and bacon. A journey that will finally lead him to the artifact.
So yeah. This whole overall experience can be best described as, what if Double Fine but Not made a Diablo clone that actually has, like, a story as the main focus. Everything's done like a classic pop-up book.
Make sure you do this incredibly exciting, non-specific thing.
Yeah, the Deathspank has commentary for basically everything.
If I am slain in combat, I will automatically resurrect at these scented outhouses. Outhouses, via means I don't care to explain.
Hello, Tab. Welcome aboard. And yes, we are in the black and white. But I didn't even realize that the Deathspank games were still available for purchase. And then I found out, no, really, all of them are on Steam. So it's like, oh, awesome. Okay. I only ever really got to experience the second one. So that's why I was really curious to actually experience the whole shebang. But it controls very smoothly.
Use weapons of justice, those purple weapon thingies, when the justice meter is full. fill.
Yes, it's... The game is not subtle about what it wants you to do. That's for sure. Now you can play it like, you know, like Diablo by just tapping, but I do like that you also have manual control over your movements like Diablo 3 on Xbox, which is like, was that such a hard thing for Blizzard to figure out that people might want that? But it handles very nicely. I love that the chickens have chicken ghosts. Oh yeah, I remember this. And the music. Yeah, the music in this is great too. You can tell the people working on this were big fans of like the LucasArts era stuff. And the item descriptions. Every item has a new description.
I don't want to drop that. It'll get all covered in hair.
Fantastic super chili hammer. This range thing. With boot-like power. A spiffy melee attack. Hair of Pixie. Oh yeah, you do actually get ranged attacks. It's not just melee. You have to be targeting an enemy.
Greetings, Demon Witch Havenstance. I am Deathspank, hero to the downtrodden, vanquisher of evil, dispenser of justice, and I have come for the artifact.
No need for the introduction, Deathspank. I know who you are.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They also let you have control over dialogues. You can actually choose.
If you know me so well, what's my favorite color?
Plaid.
Yeah, a lucky guess. Lots of people like plaid. Let's try something harder. What number am I thinking of?
Plaid.
Okay, that is just eerie. Did you know that the path here is littered with the reanimated dead?
Of course. You didn't destroy them, did you?
It's kind of what I do.
Great. There goes my bridge knight.
Please bridge with zombies.
You would not believe the heroic journey that brought me here.
Nor would I particularly care.
I once danced with the devil by the pale moonlight.
Oh my. That does sound dangerous.
Not really. Only if you try to leave. To his credit, though, he does one hell of a lambada.
Oh
Can
my
I
gosh, we can do the rest.
entertain you with more tales of my heroic adventures?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
I defeated Alonzo the Awesome's mighty codpiece. It was the final battle preventing me from discovering the location of the artifact.
Was it hard?
Yeah, a little towards the end.
Oh,
Can I entertain you even more with
Entertain.
I once fought off a legion of vicious mermaids. Chasing down the artifact led me to sail through dangerous waters infested by a mermaid army.
I didn't know mermaids had armies.
Well, it was more of a militia, really. And come to think of it, maybe they were just salmon. Though they were pretty sexy.
And I love that it emphasizes it with the thing. Like, the level of fun they had with the writing in this thing is incredible. Like, just... And the voice acting. Because no one was asking for a Diablo clone that was trying to actively be funny. But, like...
Haha! Can I entertain you with even more tales of my heroic adventures?
Do you know any words besides heroic?
I once survived for a week in the desert. Of course, it was the pursuit of the artifact that led me deep into the dry wasteland. Oh, the heat was so intense, I did all I could to stay out of the sun. And I ended up losing most of my money. Fortunately, the waitresses kept bringing me free drinks.
That sounds like you were in Las Vegas.
Yeah, which is in the middle of the harsh and unforgiving desert. Tell me the location of the artifact, Demon Witch.
I hid it deep in the demon mines. I placed a powerful magic seal before the artifact.
Magic seal? Oh, you fiend! Enchanting defenseless circus animals!
Not that kind of seal. I don't know why I even bother. You will never break that seal. Not without my help.
But aren't you the one who magically sealed the artifact deep in the demon mines in the first place?
That was just a job I was paid to do.
Fair enough, you know, the economy.
Who paid you to hide the artifact?
I don't know. Some woman, I think. I seem to remember her having red hair.
Was she about 5'6" and wearing a suit of armor?
I guess. She didn't really make much of an impression.
Uh-huh. Did she also have a pair of chainmail boots on?
Now that you mention it, I do remember thinking that she had excellent traction.
Did she speak in a mean, lecturing tone of voice? Goes on and on?
I think she said she preferred the term eloquent.
Oh, great. It's her again. What ungodly price must be paid to unseal the artifact?
My poor darling dragon hatchlings are being attacked by a pack of vicious chickens. I want those chickens taken care of, violently. Bring me their lips as proof of their demise.
Do chickens even have lips?
Of course they do. How else do you expect them to whistle?
Ah, good point.
Alright. So yeah, out of the gate, this is just why I just could not get over what little I got to experience at Deathspank, because just there was no need to make it be this funny. I know that there's plenty of Diablo clones that were made, like they could have so easily gotten away with just something happenstance or whatever. But instead, they went all out for this. I love that the chicken lips also have teeth for good measure. You know, just in case they weren't creepy enough. Ooh. Dragon hatchling, leave me alone.
Greetings, Demon Witch. I have your lips, Demon Witch. Well, not your lips. The lips you requested from the vicious chickens.
Ah, my poor darlings will finally be able to sleep again. Now, I was going to grind your bones into a nice stew.
Charming.
but I actually feel a tinge of gratitude for your help.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I will now help you get the artifact. But first, I need some ingredients to break the spell. I require some hair of the pixies, bright red demon imp horns, and a crystal shard from the slime pits.
I don't know what you're cooking, Demon Witch, but it sounds delicious.
I'm making a special magical crystal for you, but you'll have to venture beyond my gate to acquire the items I need. Let me open it for you.
Leveling up is a happy time in a growing adventurous life.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off. The land needs but one Deathspank, 2 on weekends. What? No, I wasn't trying to... Okay. I have 1 more armor level because I'm trying to... Alright. Oh no, I want to equip those. Time to bury the hatchet.
This message is also a tutorial. Greetings, Demon Witch. Why was that gate closed anyway?
Teenagers like to dare each other to ring my doorbell and run away. I got tired of cursing them with acne and genital sores, so I put up the gate.
Fair enough.
If you'll excuse me, I have some ingredients to find.
Some extra chickens dispensed. For free. That gate's sealed up. I do remember in the sequel they actually added co-op. I don't believe that's in this first one, but in the sequel they have co-op, and the co-op partner is like this ultra-powered like sidekick. It's like Super Mario Galaxy on steroids.
Your map
Like
is, well, it's a map. You
like
look at it and gain special awareness of your position in the world.
there's like essentially this guy with an afro who rides a unicorn that can fire laser beams and stuff, as I recall. I love the also when you kill the chickens, they make a turkey noise. Because of course they do.
Why is it in... I don't have a key. Why is it you never seem to have a key to open a treasure chest when you need one?
I don't know. No, Spank. Don't know. But like the level of presentation here is great. There's so many things that they managed to make work here that are just absolutely perfect, not only just for like what this game is going for, but also in capturing, you know, a very feasible project. Like when this game came out, it was not traditional for a game studio to go out of their way and make a fully 3D game. Most of the time they would just make something that was completely 2D because that's a lot easier to develop. But not Deathspank. Deathspank is a fully 3D adventure back before, you know, we had things like Unreal 4 to casually make stuff. And they pulled it off.
Greetings, character of little stature.
Hi there, mister.
What's the matter? Your lemonade stand not doing so well?
It's not a lemonade stand. This is an official Bong the Potioneer kiosk. And I have a package that has to be delivered to Bong up at his shop in Pluckmuckle.
Provided that
Seeing
you're
as
okay with
I'm
the
a
kid
hero,
hearing crude humor,
I
yes.
take your package to Bong the Potioneer.
Given
Thanks,
that we've heard
mister.
about genital
Mr.
warts
Pluckmuckle
being
is
cursed
out,
on
so
people
you'll have
and
to wait until
Bong
he's
the
prepared to make
Potioneer.
the delivery. You know, I can make a neato potion for you. But it's difficult to come by certain ingredients. If you could bring me goo drops, I could reward you with a free killer plant immunity potion.
Otherwise, yeah, this is definitely like a really great first time with an action RPG.
Fortune cookies are like nature's candy. Candy that tells the future. Use
Yes,
fortune
sexy
cookies
salmon.
to unlock hints on how to complete quests.
I do appreciate that they do also have a hint system because there's so many different things that you can
Greetings,
encounter.
cow. You're so wise. How does the day find you? Yes, the weather is unusually warm today. Thank you for your sage advice.
Alright, I forgot. You can block, but it actually is on like a recharge timer. It's like Smash Brothers.
Sometimes head injuries can make me a little forgetful. Lucky for me, items I don't pick up find their way to these dumpsters. Haha. I don't know how. Elves, maybe. Yeah, let's go with elves. They're lost.
Greetings,
That's a
heroic looking
nose.
traveler.
I am Deathspank.
Yeah, me and the whole forest heard it when you were telling the demon witch.
Don't fishermen usually hang out by water?
Well, you see, I was fishing down at the lake, minding me own business, when out of nowhere, a bunch of bloodthirsty greens took over the entire beach. As I ran for my life, I forgot me beloved tackle box.
I'll grab your tackle box with ease, fisherman.
Oh, thank you, Deathspank.
Hello? Do you know anything about the artifact?
I've only heard rumors that the demon witch Habenstance once had it.
Where is this beach of which you speak?
You should just look in your quest log. That's what it's for.
I thought fishermen were tougher.
Oh, we are. But we keep our anger and rage bottled up inside.
Goodbye, fisherman. Greetings, Demon Witch. Here are the ingredients you required. The hair of the pixies.
Good. Now go get the rest of the ingredients.
Hello there, Saturn. Welcome aboard. Oh dear, a vicious chicken. I am curious what happens if you take out her demon hatchlings, but we're not going to figure that out quite yet because we're not at a level where that's a good idea. The incredible thing about this series, too, is that it's...
Anyone can use the automatic targeting system, but a real hero knows how to use manual targeting for precision vanquishing.
And what I was saying was, remarkably, they managed to make a whole trilogy out of this. Which just makes me so happy because there's so many quirky, you know, indie games that wouldn't have had a hope of it. And, like, I get it, this did technically have EA's backing, but let's be real here, they weren't exactly rolling in cash for the budget for this game. The amount of support this got from EA probably is equivalent to that high school visual novel for the eShop for DSi. Alright, thank you for hopping in.
Greetings, intelligent-looking individual.
Yo, thank goodness the hero Deathspank is here. I'm a researcher trying to gather data on the ancient thongoliths spread across the land.
The
But the
thongoliths.
roads to these thongoliths are too dangerous for me. Now, I have this instrument that can take the readings I require. But I need someone who can actually get to the thongoliths.
I'll take your readings, researcher.
Oh, how wonderful! The first thongolith I need readings from is one far to the south by the demon mines. Just drop this instrument by the thongolith for a few seconds and it will gather the data it needs. Oh, and if it happens to get damaged or lost, you can just come back and I'll give you a replacement.
Greetings, nondescript citizen.
Deathspank, hero of legend, you must help me. I was walking through the grove when the plants came to life and attacked me. As I was escaping, one of the scoundrels stole my wallet.
Don't worry. I'll reclaim your wallet from these thieving plants. It's time for Deathspank to do some weeding.
And weed out that justice. I smite thee. Dang it. He retreated. Ooh, that's a lot of arrows in my chest. Probably want to get that looked at.
Hello again, sad fisherman. Your fine tackle box is safe once again, oh pressed fisherman.
Oh, me beloved tackle box. Thank you, Deathspank. Those disgusting Grim stole me fishing lures. Oh, without them, I am powerless as a fisherman.
I could go slay some Greams and retrieve the lures for you.
I smell
Oh,
adventure.
thank you, magnificent hero.
A heroic blend of beans, cheese, and justice. The mighty chicken goddess blesses you with a flock of followers. The chicken cannon. Oh my word. This soundtrack is also just so distinctive. Like, so few people would try to go for like an old school, almost rockabilly sound to your guitars in any kind of action game. And it works. It's got personality. Let's see, the lack of enemies respawning means that there's actually a pretty... Oh, dang it. I almost had him dead, but then I made myself dead. Now everybody's dead. Gotta get these guys. Yeah, this can get intense if you're actually let it. Like, they are happy to still kick your ass even though it's a comedy game. Oh my. Ooh dear. Please, please, one at a time. The ass whipping will be dispensed appropriately. Alright, let's do a little more health. Alright, there's a few less enemies. Green with envy. Still surreal to think that this is probably one of the closest things we've actually gotten to a story that's like a Trial of Hercules situation. And it's about a man with the world's largest thong. Oh yeah, it all looks way better with actual, like, bright colors to everything. It's not dreary and dull, absolutely. You feel like this is, you know, a space that you can just exist in and have some fun and It's whimsical while snarky. It hasn't lost sight of the fact that fun is the objective.
Greetings, nondescript citizen.
Have you found my lost wallet?
Your wallet is rescued.
Oh, thank you, hero. Now I can get ready for Madam Primps.
Oh, excuse me. I've not heard of that one. Booker Man. Ooh, yeah, they are too high a level down there. Nope, we are retreat. They are level 7, we are level 3. That is a bad time. Also, that sound effect for the explosions is surprisingly satisfying. For the barrels, like, the little details like that, they get really good.
Enemy attacks can be blocked with my...
Yep. Don't worry, Spanky. We're on it. We'll only get you killed every once in a while. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's the lady he was referring to, Sandy. Oh, actually, yeah. A broad is short for broad enemies. Like, it's not like, you know, they're out doing Monty Python or anything with this. I do want to be clear, it's like, but it's so cute. I miss when we could have more games that were just unafraid to be cute and silly. Because we have so many games that are trying to be... They'll still try to be self-aware, but it's always in that snarky style. It's like, oh yes, 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 yes. Whereas this one's just like, nope, we love just how ridiculous all of this is. I appreciate that earnestness. I admire it. It's a purity that makes the crassness land even better. So I'm guessing Booker Man was a platformer, or was it something else? Yes, exactly. It's like sucking ironically isn't impressive, but actually, you know, being able to make a loving joke that is aware of what all is going down, that it takes some bravery and it tends to land a lot better. What, I have a green mating stone? I am concerned as to why I have a mating stone. And a wizard's diary. I don't know, like the arrows stick out of him and everything. To be fair, there's a lot of games from back on like the SNES and Master System and what have you that just...
Oh, that's a mighty fine-looking mating stone. I don't have a...
that just have aged a lot in various ways. Okay, let's round up these quests a bit. And this whole world is seamless, and do you notice how it's all rotating too? Like that, I don't even want to know how much work that took, making it so it all rendered so it would constantly be rotating along. Because they had to make the entire layout fit on like a spiral while also still being bigger all the time. That was taking some interesting work. Oh, no question. It's gotta help with how just so seamlessly streaming everything is.
Greetings once more, whiny fisherman. I have your mighty lures, distressed fisherman.
Thank you, Deathspank. I guess I've got everything I need to return to work. But you know, just between you and me, I really hate fishing. You know what? I've heard the evil green champion swallows fish whole. You should split his mighty belly open and bring me the prize tuna he just ate.
I'll bring you your tuna.
Great! That would pretty much free up me afternoon.
Why do the Greams hate you?
Mate, oh, I eat their young.
What?
Makes them cranky.
Goodbye, fisherman.
Okay then. That's the thing that just happened. Wait, so the enemies are respawning? I thought they didn't. I could have swore they didn't respawn, but they do seem to be. Just on MMO timer length, I guess. Tab. What did I tell you about cannibalism? And eating children? No. Bad. That's bad. That's a lesson for everyone watching. Eating people's children is not a good way to spend an afternoon. Or morning. Or other times of day. Just in general, it's not a way to spend your day. Alright, that's where the level 7 enemies are, so we're not going to go there yet. I don't care! You're not supposed to eat them! If you want the same experience, just go eat a chicken McNugget. Less likely to cause a lawsuit. Actually weirdly reminds me, I could have swore there was like this documentary or something about a plane crash or something like that. And they were like, yeah, actually, you know, if you're struggling to survive, maybe, but otherwise, just like it's not actually a good idea for so many other ways besides all the many ethical ones, like diseases and stuff. This is what happens when no one's monitoring me on the stream. We end up talking about cannibalism. Stand still. Tis but a flesh wound. They are indeed. Well, they're kind of like goblins and ghouls. But they're permanently trying to make their faces be in the position of a mildly surprised John Malkovich. How did he regenerate all of his health? There we go.
Oh.
Heck from heaven. Our crossbow looks a lot fancier. No, it doesn't. Now we're back to our normal. I got a lot more goo drops. It's time to find the secret of the ooze. Actually, if a goo is oozing, isn't that kind of redundant? There we go. I love that it just keeps eating the arrows. I'm not sure I would eat the nachos that came from inside an oozing goo. Maybe that's just me. I see fire bolts, undead bolts. Hero's heroic trinket. Is not very useful. Undeath sword. Awesome sword full of awesome undeath. But it does. I say it does. I say that the source definitely does matter. That may be the most disturbing sentence I've read all day, Tab. Congratulations. Another lesson for everyone watching. Don't try to take water from a man in a public bathroom. We're learning lots of things today, kids. Lots of things. Alright, let's head back home. Hello, Horror King! You're just in time to catch us wrap up our first half with Deathspank, and then we'll be moving on to Quantum Break. That just makes me even more concerned, honestly. This coffee does not sound ethically sourced. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong direction. She's up that way. The shark is sapping my brain power. He's hungry for the Deathspank. He can smell the hero. The spikes on that suit are cool, but they would get caught on everything.
Greetings again, little orphan vendor. Here is your goo.
Excellent. Please take this killer plant immunity potion as a reward. Talk to me again if you want more free potions.
That killer plant immunity potion probably would have been helpful when we were killing the plants. But, we already done killed them. Oh yeah, there's also stealth. I forgot about that. I typically can't grind up most of the weapons because they're just such absurd descriptions. I'll never forget my first upgrade.
And a good
That was
day to you,
terrible, King.
lazy
Congratulations.
fisherman.
You, however, have not reached the terribleness levels of discussing the merits of cannibalism yet. So, you know, there's that. So you're still ahead.
Have your prize tuna, lazy fisherman.
You've really helped me out, brave adventurer. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone with my fishing gear.
I don't know what that means, and I don't think that I want to.
Greeting. Do you know where I might find these ingredients you need?
I saw you write all the details down. Why don't you look there?
If you'll...
No, the worst thing, Horror King, is to bite into an apple and realize that you were dreaming, and you're biting into a person's skull, and oh, by the way, you were a zombie the whole time. And ironically, now that I have the potion, I'm strong enough I can kill these plants with almost no worries whatsoever.
Deathspank has many friends. Plugging in a second controller will allow another adventurer to join the game and defend justice.
Which we sadly can't do, but yeah, the co-op is fun. It's good local co-op shenanigans. I wonder if Steam Remote Play Together works. That would be a really great option. Rapid fire crossbow. Can kill over 30.5 enemies a second. I'd hate to be that guy. Alright, we'll be wrapping up in just a moment here. But yes, Deathspank. It's a ton of fun. There's all kinds of things you can do with it. It is an absolute blast of an action RPG. And it manages to make it so the loot, while awesome and very satisfying to use, is secondary to every time you get another absurd quest and dialogue tree. There are very few games that try to actually make something like this work in this particular dynamic. The most recent I can think of is actually the Old Republic with its storytelling. Now, we'll be right back in just a moment with Quantum Break. Alright, and now we are back with Quantum Break. Just make sure everything's lined up properly so I can see the chat. Now, yes, technically I have experienced parts of Quantum Break before, but that was over 4 years ago now, I think. So, yeah, you know what? Let's go for hard. I remember it being very easy. Yes, I will start over from scratch. Because I don't remember anything that happened, really, except for someone describing time as an egg.
The number one killer is time. It destroys us all. This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time.
I knew Fracture was just too crazy a game.
Things turned ugly.
Dang it, LucasArts, look what you did.
He has superpowers.
Jack.
Him and me both. We failed.
Jack.
And of course, time travel was involved.
Jack.
Horror King, the reason for there being a lack of a co-host is due to scheduling issues.
What do you want to cover
They'll be
first?
joining us in a later stream.
You tell me.
Let's start at the beginning. When you first arrived at Riverport University.
I came back home to see my best friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. My brother Will was a scientist. He was also involved. Paul said it was world-changing. He was right.
Whoa! Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
Get out of the road!
Ah, and if you see in the front of the car there is the man feel later to be Dylan Faden in control, and originally was supposed to be Jack Joyce, but then they got Sean Ashmore. You can still see him in the earlier versions, in the demos and such, as Jack. It's a cute little nod to still give him like just a cameo to be like, yep.
You'd been away for 6 years.
Paul and I had kept in touch, but, well, not so much.
How did it make you feel?
I was just happy to see Paul. Paul told me to meet him at the physics building.
Narrative objects found. Hello, Deebs! Somehow, hitting the Alt key keeps breaking the game. So that's weird.
I guess I should go find Paul. Paul.
Jack.
You just got to the campus. Where are you?
God, it's good to hear your voice. When you hit the courtyard, look right. You'll see this fancy modern physics building with the lights on. I'll meet you inside there. I am so looking forward to this, man.
You still haven't told me what this is.
I know. See you soon.
Why 4 a.m.? Why not wait till morning?
Oh yeah, Remedy loves their internal monologues.
That's vaguely ominous.
Well, only vaguely. But yes, this is at the height of the third person. We have really shiny graphics. Let's walk around and look at things. This is Quantum Break. We just wrapped up Deathspank, which was a laugh riot. So,
Hey, do you know where the physics building is?
now...
You mean the big-ass metallic turtle behind me? Hard to miss, man.
Thanks.
Now we're in third-person cover shooterism.
Babe, can we go home yet?
They are really capturing the energy of slowly walking around.
Hey, it's Bobby Radford here on the tail end of the night shift. How you doing, Riverport? Burning the midnight oil? Just waking up? Are you getting ready for bed? Or maybe you're asleep. I wouldn't blame you. Not a lot going down in downtown tonight. Unless you're at the Riverport University campus, where the protest against Monarch Solutions is still going on. You see, Monarch wants to knock down the old campus library and put up a brand new building.
That's a curious thing down there.
Buildings are part of our heritage, and we don't need Monarch gobbling up yet another bit of Riverport. Personally, I'm with the activists on this one. I'm sure Monarch's new building will be big and shiny. But well, come on, who gives a shit?
It does look very out of place next to the old building. No history, no future. Subtle. Remedy, you do love your in-universe television.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
He's been gone for 5 years.
Dark matter and dark energy constitute over 95% of our universe.
And there's Sam Lake.
We're just a speck of light floating in an endless ocean of darkness.
I did see it, Horror King.
Every story finds its writer.
So basically, they were teasing Control and Alan Wake 2 all in one here. Because they're using the switch from Control there. They've got a female lead.
Wake has a bloody knife in his light of the flashlight. He smiles a wicked smile. He lies with blood on his face, eyes staring.
That poster keeps flickering in and out of existence in the background there, very distractingly.
All of us have two faces. The one we wear for all to see, and the face that lies beneath in the dark.
Someday we'll get to experience that.
If you're with that fraternity, you've done enough damage. We're being shut down.
Hey, I come in peace. I'm just meeting a friend nearby.
At 4 a.m.?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we're spreading awareness about Monarch Solutions, so if you want to know how badly they're giving us the shaft, then you could just ask me.
All right, what's going on here?
Okay. How would you feel if you knew a corporate monopoly was taking a massive dump all over your personal history?
That's quite an opener.
Good. Because that beautiful library over there is over 100 years old.
This came out in 2016.
And Monarch Solutions plans to tear it down tomorrow. Do you want to know why? We've got a chart with all the details.
I can't seem to...
Go ahead, check out the chart. Monarch's tearing down the library to build another research facility. For what?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
To push their corporate agenda. I mean, look at those numbers. They're slowly taking over the city and everybody's completely blind to it.
It doesn't look good. Hey, I gotta meet my friend, but you keep fighting this, okay?
All right. Enjoy your booty call.
Not exactly. Paul had always been hungry for success. Driven. He made it onto a lot of those top young professionals lists. And now he was coordinating some huge project at the university. It's a big deal for him.
Alright, hold on, folks. I just got a message from Top Brass. Let's see here.
Hey, protest's over. At home.
Okay, sure thing. Romance model looking guy.
Not exactly modest, are we, Paul?
Well, I mean, he's played by Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. I'm not surprised he's immodest. All right, let's.
You made a long trip just to see a research project?
Get this
Well,
rolling.
reading between the lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure. He needed a friend. I wanted to help him any way I could. Son of a bitch.
Jack Joyce. In the flesh.
The esteemed
Well, in the
Mr. Paul
pixels.
Serene. Quit shaking money bags.
Shut up and bring it in. Welcome home.
You know, it's funny that he has, like, you know, this Doom style
6 years.
t-shirt, and now
Never come back.
Yeah, me too.
this is a Microsoft exclusive, so it technically could have had, like, actual Doom on it.
This way. We're going upstairs to the project lab.
Eventually, it's a third-person shooter.
First class. Thank you
And
for that.
also an adventure
Step up
game.
from our van trip to Utah.
I missed that van.
I'm guessing that Will's not meeting us.
He doesn't know we're here.
I knew Paul had asked my brother Will to consult on his project. Will was all the family I had, but he was difficult. Incident? Jesus, Will. You do this time.
But yeah, they expect you to do a lot of reading in this game, so we're kind of blitzing past that.
Paul, you think you got enough space here?
Well, you know, us business types need somewhere to practice our trade.
But yeah, eventually we're going to be manipulating time, and basically this kind of turned into proto-control. Like, a lot of the powers have an overlap and everything.
I have a knack of milking money out of wealthy investors. In here, Jack. Going up.
Protests against Monarch are going strong, I see.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you join in. Thought that kind of trouble was your forte.
Well, it used to be our forte. You're the one that sold out.
Oh, I don't know. Rich and successful isn't too bad. You should give it a try.
There's more to this than you're letting on. Is it about my brother?
Still worry about him, huh?
If Will did something wrong, then...
Jack, man. Look, I've been tight-lipped about this for a reason. This project we've been working on is going to change the entire world.
Why do I smell one of your long-winded presentations on the horizon?
I would never. Oh, look. A perfectly placed presentation to illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Wait.
Oh, shocking.
Okay. Enough joking. The lab's this way, Jack. Come on.
We'll get to your lab. I want to see your presentation. I know you love
It
this
may be
stuff.
a Remedy game, but this one in particular really just is kind of in a hurry to not be a game. It's weird. Oh.
Our primary drive as a species. Over time, we have cured life-threatening illnesses. Explore the world.
Oh, good. Going into marketing spiel mode.
Don't ruin my flow. But there is one element which denies us true progress. Time itself. Now, I'm not a scientist, but here's how it's being explained to me. We've known that, in theory, a rotating black hole creates a deformation in space-time, potentially allowing travel through both space and time. Years ago, William Joyce, your brother, posited the existence
That
of
is the most mid-2000s ass picture I've seen taken of anyone. That was really good.
constant and steady progression of time. Here at Project Promenade, we have combined both these theories to discover a way to manipulate that field. And the results are staggering.
You staggered the enemy already? You must have really
There's
invested
more.
in poise.
But that's enough of a primer for now.
All right, let's do this. So this is about quantum physics. Paul, you know my brother spent years stuck down that rabbit hole. Is that why you brought Will on as a consultant?
When Dr. Kim passed away, your brother was the obvious choice to bring in to replace him.
The synth music has begun. Begun. The Time Wars has. Yeah, I'll give Remedy this. Even all this way back before Control, they were really good at rendering stuff. Like, this was a good technical showcase for the Xbox One.
Oh, shit. You guys must have some budget. What is all this?
The future, Jack. You were looking at the biggest discovery of our time.
Well, technically,
It's
wouldn't it be the
impressive,
discovery
but
of
Will's
all
the
time?
scientist. What do you need me for?
There's a reason we're doing this at 4 a.m., Jack. I need someone I can trust. I need you to help me convince Will.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
When your brother found out the scope of what we were building here, he... well...
Wow, that's a
you
haircut.
know Will.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Hang on, I
he
gotta get something
does,
from my
since he's
desk.
his brother.
Will overreacted. Scared off the investors, ranting about miscalculations, dangers, all with no evidence. It works, but they're gonna cut our funding if I don't prove it. I see the concept of personal space is still foreign to you.
Hey, somebody's got to keep tabs on you.
So Monarch's hounding in on him too.
Jack, you know asking for her help is not easy for me. I am in deep trouble. You see, the tests I have to run here are not, strictly speaking, legal. You're the only one I can trust.
I mean,
to help
are
me
there
with
that
this.
many laws regarding time travel?
I want to make it right. I love my older brother, but he didn't make it easy.
It's already essentially set up. Anyone can do it, but you're the one I want to do this with.
Your older brother who's
Jack.
shorter than you and looks younger than you. Seems legit. Well, we found nearly every narrative
Where's
item.
this airlock lead?
A better question might be, when does it lead?
Well, that's deep. So, what's this?
Corridor schematics. Travel clockwise leads to a forward progression in time. Counterclockwise, travel backwards.
Oh, it's like you invented a clock.
Yes, years ahead of our time. I need you to push the lever over there, labeled Chronon Conduit. That'll activate the core. I'm gonna run diagnostics.
But is it an
to
armored
remain
core?
stable.
Press W to activate car using all of my game's reviewing skills to push this button. There we go again. Pushing that button. No, can I hold it?
What was that? The core replicates the effects of a rotating micro black hole, so activating it can be a bit intense.
A black hole? What exactly are we testing here?
You're about to find out. This way. We've got to raise the corridor.
I want to point we're a half an hour into this game,
Slightly illegal, moderately reckless.
and that's with us skipping over reading most of the things.
I'd raised some hell with Paul in the past. I could tell this was different. Still, I didn't understand how massive and far-reaching the consequences for this would be. How could I? I knew Paul. He played it cool, but I could tell he was nervous.
It's happening. We're really doing this, Jack. It's gonna be amazing. Here, take this. You need this key to activate the corridor.
Oh, sure. Can I actually take it? There we go.
We need to turn the keys at the same time to activate. Security precautions. Ready?
It's like we're launching a nuke. Wait, we're not launching a nuke, right?
Oh, I can zoom the camera in.
3, 2.
That's a way to respond to it. There's a lot of things about this experiment that don't really make a lot of sense.
The passenger enters one end, travels around the loop, exits the other, and arrives at the predetermined time in the physical location where the machine is
Shouldn't the
situated in that
corridor
time.
just be deployed?
Wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going inside that thing? In the machine, through time. It's a fucking time machine.
Let's everyone give a hand to Jack, who
This
just
is crazy, Paul.
figured it out.
Say, what happens when...
Our team has already proved it works in the trial phase. It is ready. We've passed every test, every inspection. We're about to make history, Jack. All you have to do is hit that switch.
Bump
Minutes to
it.
the past.
Remember this moment.
Well, he's beside himself.
What? How...
It's fine. It's okay. Stay calm, Jack.
Stay calm. There's two of you. You just fucking multiplied.
This is exactly what was supposed to happen. He's me, a future version of me from 2 minutes in the future. Your evil future self. We did it! Fucking incredible. I mean, just imagine the implications. We could warn people about disasters before they happen, cure diseases before they spread. I just had this conversation. Still sounds good second time.
Jesus Christ.
Now go into the machine. You need to complete the cycle. Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Wait, Paul, what are you doing?
It's all a big loop, Jack. I need to enter the machine and travel back to the moment I exited the machine in order to, well, be here.
And what if you don't?
There is no what if. I'm here. It's already happened.
They really wrote Jack like for someone who only plays Gears of War, didn't they?
Literally impossible. I mean, I
Because he ain't
There's no time
that
to
bright.
stop now. We need to test the other direction. Set the machine to 5 minutes to the future.
Shouldn't the guy who knows how to manipulate it directly,
What are you
like,
doing?
be handling it?
Jack. Will? You have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now.
No
No, stop him!
Shut up! Hold on. Hold on. We can't shut it down. Paul's still in there. Shut up! Look at me. Look at me. Put the gun down and we can talk. Okay?
No, there's no time.
You're not thinking straight. Put the gun down. Jesus Christ, Will.
Time is going to end. Jack, you have to trust me.
Or what? No, I gotta let you out.
Ah! No one told me that time had jagged edges.
No.
And that was the 10th time I died. I'm really glad they had that subtitle there for
You okay?
I think so. I'll find a way out. Make sure Will's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you're freaking out about him being able to move 2 minutes back into the past.
I could hear Will's words in my head. Time is going to end.
But, this is not freaking anybody out. We're all good with the frozen.
What the fuck is this?
It should have worked, Jack.
What the hell?
Should have worked.
This is crazy.
It is. It's very pretty.
Well. Jack.
I have a time hand.
Hey, Will.
Zero state. What have we done? She warned me. I knew she was right. All this time. I warned Paul. This could all have been avoided. We're too late.
You're too late for the time machine. A game full of time travel. This is why time travel stories are always so messy. Is like, I know there are people who be like, no, it's more scientifically based or whatever, but they always end up just so weirdly inconsistent that they more remind me of a fantasy story.
Come on. Jammed.
This wasn't supposed to happen. The figure's all...
Stutter. Collapsed.
Hello. We're here to remind you that this is actually a third-person shooter.
I'm going through the machine.
Paul, wait. No.
Jack! This way! Jack! Jack!
Okay, but he already stated that going the other way would go back in time. He could just go back in time and warn himself. It'd be that easy.
Come on!
There's...
You can escape through the hatch I came in through.
Yeah, I figured that out.
But there was no way to help him. I didn't know where he
You're
was.
correct, Tab. Super Time Force Ultra is just fantastic and is a really good time travel game. Anything that is Lost Vikings by way of Mega Man that's intuitive to play. Yeah, it's a pretty good blend you got there. Whoa, this game does not like me to move around.
Jack, your hands.
Gotta keep moving.
Now I'm even more handsome.
No.
I time farted. Everyone in this building has remarkable firearm training. Like, seriously, for a bunch of nerds, they all really know how to handle a Glock.
Move. That was the first time my power started to manifest. An out-of-control burst of energy that saved Will.
I would argue that realistically, things kind of went downhill before
It must have altered your relation to the chrono.
Will.
Chibnall, or however you pronounce his name.
What the hell is happening?
That's what I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
Explosion make time go bad. If time is an egg, then that egg is fucking broken. The time egg is fucked.
What? Why is there an egg in this?
There's a fracture in time. It's breaking down, leading to the end of time, and door.
What?
Locked. They cut my security clearance. That didn't help.
Stand back. I'll get it open.
You will? Oh, you... Wow, that was really cheap security.
They're coming. In here.
But I have this gun for bullet, related puzzles.
Warn Paul about this. About the calculations.
Oh, holding down the W button again.
A gun in my face?
This is some...
A gun. The
Makes
universal
it
symbol
work.
for shut the fuck up.
Yes, Steve. Not the time egg! You know, Remedy, for a game all about time, you're really not respecting mine at this point. Like, Control gets into it in like 10 minutes.
Your biggest concern right now?
This game hasn't even fully introduced its mechanics while throwing a whole mess of characters and exposition at us. We do not know if we even care yet. Well, I think we've got the Timeless Children right here. Seriously, we could just be... I could be playing a game right now, Remedy.
No context for any of this, Jack. You weren't here. A lot happens in 6 years.
You've been doing nothing but battering me with context.
They're trying to kill us, Will. It's pretty goddamn personal.
Listen, getting you involved is the last thing I wanted. I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, at least he did get you involved in X-Men Origins Wolverine, so there's that.
This way.
No, hold on. I know that there's like actual important plot stuff, but your game has told me that I really, really, really need to have like, these narrative objects.
Let's go. Fracture in time is only going to get worse. We have to stop this before it's too late.
How?
First, we have to get to my car. You're better.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not, Tab, because I do know people who've enjoyed it. And I personally am fairly neutral on it because there are ideas that I do like and other things that are very odd. Oh! Oh my word! We're getting to play a game, folks!
Yeah, I noticed.
Wow, that was quick.
Will, stay down.
Put down the gun, Joyce!
And stop fucking shooting at him. God damn it.
I like that he actually does point out that, like, I would gladly stop shooting if you would.
Jack, that was...
I know. This is way out of hand.
I'd used a gun before. I'd been in a couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
I'm sorry, I need context for that statement of you've just been in experiences where you needed a gun. That's context I would love to have.
Who you aiming at?
Not you.
Let's get out of here.
You can shoot the lid off of a jar.
What the hell, Jack?
Why are you complaining? I'm not shooting at you. So there's detail for destroying all of this equipment. So he does actually bleed.
Paul was positive that the experiment would work. That the figures were correct.
Because his specialists were a bunch of goddamn idiots. Their formulas were missing these variables entirely.
You're seriously making corrections right now?
Well, if they made them in the first place, we wouldn't be here.
I made a quantum ripple. Wait, so now the exposition things are going to start impacting the story?
It's coming down. Hide.
I don't even remember that from when I last played.
Come on, come on, come on.
There! Take him down!
These guys are wearing Monarch uniforms.
Hey, the other joint is here too!
You tell me.
Contact! For once, this is not about...
Also, I'd just like to remind everyone just tuning in, I'm playing on hard difficulty. This is hard difficulty. Well, I don't typically shoot my jars, Steves.
Time's acting up again.
I guess I'm just lame like that. That glass is bulletproof.
Did you hear that? They know our names. They knew we'd be here.
I find it hilarious that instead of swapping me to the pistol when I run out of other ammo, it just keeps trying to give me the SMG. It's like, no, really. You can use this really fancy gun. It's like, yeah, I know, but I have a pistol. And pistol make thing go boom.
Jack, in here.
Yeah, but you see, I gotta read this person's tablet. It's very important. It's very important. Will. That's your name. Will.
We can't go to your car. Monarch could be expecting that.
We have to, Jack. It's important.
Alright, have fun, Horror King.
We need to get to my car.
Okay, just walk me through this, Will. Okay, time's broken. Fine. But now you're saying we could fix it?
In theory, I built something for such an event years ago. Finding the countermeasure won't be easy.
The countermeasure? What's... Okay.
What happened?
Maybe the door's still open. Let me try.
Oh! Look at...
Will? Frozen again.
Somehow I could focus and unfreeze Will. Even if the world was still frozen.
Like, even the time stuff works like the hiss. It's just, you have an easier time.
She was right. About the fracture. About all of this.
Hey, mind if I borrow this? Thanks. I would like to thank everyone for their guns. Hold on, I gotta look for more narrative objects.
We don't want to be here when the stutter collapses.
Oh, relax. I've stolen everybody's guns. What are they going to do? Make pew-pew noises at us? I have enough assault rifle ammo to remake the ending of Rambo the first... That was just Rambo the first one. Yeah, the first one is the one with the shootout at the police station. So don't worry.
Where's your car?
We drew first blood.
This way.
That guy looks more...
I met this girl. On my way here.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get her moving.
Pew, pew, pew.
She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on the others?
I don't know. It may have to do with chronon exposure.
You keep using that word.
It's a goddamn invasion. What are they doing?
That woman looks like she's sneezing.
They're taking everybody, every witness to what they've done.
This is gonna be really awkward for them when they all unfreeze and suddenly don't have their guns. That's something I would like to see, you know, be revealed as having a consequence. Like, if you take all of their guns, they just, like, they can't do anything.
We can get to the parking lot through the lecture hall.
You said you were prepared for this. You knew it was gonna happen. How?
Seriously, like, at this point, the Monarch troops, when this unfreezes, are all just going to be a bunch of random guys in tactical gear. They don't have the rifles. Someone whips out a phone.
Cars this way.
PR nightmare. Boom.
Through this door.
Like, they might still be able to beat the crap out of a few people, but what? There was nothing in that room.
Just in case.
Oh, I can go first. That would actually be a first for this game to be allowed to open a door or do anything of my own choosing. Oh, right, and this is the Alan Wake and Max Payne, you know, thing.
Oh no, no. My car. They're patrolling the parking lot. Oh god, it's
Okay. Okay, well.
Altered World events.
Calm down, okay? I'll take care of
The
this.
House of
I'll
Doors.
fight my way through.
Yeah.
I'll get the car and I'll bring it around.
They do have batons, but again, it's like the difference between a shooting and a stabbing. A bullet moves much faster than a guy with a knife. And several of those people, there was more of them than there were the Monarch guys. If need be, they could actually have a chance of fending somebody off and getting the hell out of there.
Alan Wake. Love this guy's stuff.
You know, actually, that fire extinguisher back there would have been handy. You have a gun. Like, if you could toss that ahead of yourself as like a makeshift smoke grenade.
Yeah, okay.
It would also have quite a bit of a kick to it. Well. Time vision? Oh, I forgot about
Powers
this.
were growing. Started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Just got orders from Monarch Actual. They want us to find a car belonging to William Joyce while we're here.
Got a plate number?
It's coming. Engage!
What? Engage? No,
It's supposed to be in goddamn Thailand.
Circle around!
7 different parking lots, and you just had to pick this one.
Yeah, I feel like the teenagers would have a pretty safe bet given this is what Monarch is able to hire. Did they get these guys from the local community college next door? Again, we're on hard difficulty. How am I doing so easy? Like, I mean, it has been long enough. I don't have any muscle reflexes specifically for this. This is really weird.
Past. Will, arriving at the university.
I hope to God I'm not too late.
That's... I'm seeing the past. Oh, shit!
Something clicked. I could reach out and stop time in a focused area.
That's very convenient.
Will. Fuck. They're coming from where I left Will. I gotta get back to them. Fast. I swear to God, if you hurt him! Break back!
Me? I'm Spider-Man.
How many of these assholes are there?
They blew up the car. Oh, I don't disagree that there's a casual audience being looked upon here. But, normally Remedy's got a good balance of it. Like, the Max Payne games and Control, like, those are aimed at casual audiences. They're very accessible games. Without,
something clicked.
Being quite like this.
Reach out and stop time in a focused area.
You don't know what you're doing.
Will.
It's a very odd balance.
They're coming from where I left Will. I gotta get back to them. Fast. I swear to God, if you hurt him! Take out the civilian! Control.
Ah, God! Flank him!
See, you guys set up a car alarm. Now what are we gonna do about that?
I could do this. How many of these assholes are there?
Well, there are less now, is the key thing. And they're very vulnerable to being shot in the head.
Change of plans. Screw the car. I need to get to Will. He's in trouble.
I'm sure all's will that ends will. Jesse Faden.
You Jack Joyce.
Where is he? Where's my brother?
They're taking him to the library. You might still be able to catch them.
Why are you helping me? You're with them.
It's more complicated than... Look, I don't know if you can make it, but you should hurry.
That's the first time you saw Beth Wilder.
Yeah, but definitely not the first time she saw me.
Will. Will.
It's time for some good will hunting. Or at least average will hunting.
Supposed to take William Joyce alive if he doesn't put up a fight.
Please.
Oh,
Supposed to take William Joyce alive if he doesn't put up a fight.
Please. Let me go. I can
Shut the hell up. Look, just shut the fuck up, all right? Boss said to take him to the library.
Will.
Wants to deal with this one first.
Fuck! Shit. Oh, shit. No. I'm going in! You're outnumbered! Friendly careful!
Just come on out.
You asked for it.
Hmm.
What the fuck is going on in there?
Well, that was some light reading. Okay, I understand the one guy walking into that, because he doesn't know.
That's where they're taking.
The second guy doesn't have any excuse for diving straight into a hailfire of bullets. That man saw his buddy die and still was like, you know what? No, I can take it.
Gotta keep moving, Jack.
Do you normally talk to yourself in third person? Narrative objects. I know you're out there. That doesn't have any purpose? Okay. I'll say this. This is at least going better than the Order 1886.
Don't make sense. Dragging this asshole to the library? Airlift's already initiated. He should be gone by now.
The time machine. You taking the time machine?
What?
You still had no idea that Wilder was helping you?
She wasn't the only one.
Nothing. Lights are out across the whole damn campus.
Somebody cut the power.
Open fire! Joyce!
Who is this guy?
You know, that's a really introspective question there, bud. But, you know, I don't really look for therapy in the middle of a gunfight. I know, it's weird, but it's just how I do things. How did those not kill him? What?
I will.
No, I'm not coming to you. I can just shoot you from up here. I will shoot you in the foot until you fall over, man. What was that about your plan? I hope it felt really clever at the time. Hit him further downrange or not? Okay, now I have to indulge them and come downstairs. Hey, you didn't even wait anyway. This game is pretty, though. It may not be clever. It may be a big mess. But it is darn pretty.
Gotta get to the library.
And this is the graphics on Ultra.
I need to return some fucking books. HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Will. They took him to the library. I gotta find a way in. I gotta get to him fast.
We know that he was taken to. Why do you keep
Where did that come from?
I can jump. Not well, but I can jump. I can frolic. There's a walk button. Because, you know, in case you thought this game was going too fast.
That looks like a way up. Come on, I don't have time for this. Gotta
What
slow
kind
that thing
of
down somehow.
what kind of lift is that if it's that easily like you need to get your money back. That thing is not. And I was so busy complaining about it that it started to go down. Dang it. But seriously, that kind of lift should, you know, that it didn't even. Why didn't the bulb go on it? No, Jack, dude, you're killing me here. I just need you to run in a straight line.
Nailed it.
Welcome aboard, Miss Craft. The time egg has been shattered and we're all just living in it. But you know, in the games that I've played this year where I've been hunting for Will, this is still better than, you know, Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
We've got the time machine core in transit.
Hey! Hands where I can see!
What the hell is going on around here?
Time travel. Jack, come on. I know that they're trying to make you be an audience insert, but you're not this dumb. For all you know, that was another you. You already met two Pauls.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
I wonder where the brother is.
That fall was kind of weird. I picked up a heavy pistol. Yes, I would like extra bullets so that I can rifle through.
Jack, run!
I love that there was like a timed delay there where they're like, wait, is that the guy we're supposed to kill? That's the guy we're supposed to kill! Oh, shift. Now I am the time egg. I was gonna say, that's not actually the pistol that I had. How is that guy not 8 magnum rounds in the cranium? You're dead. It turns out we were the time egg all along, Deeps. I really feel bad for whoever was the combat designer in this game, because everything about how this flow works reminds me of Fear. Like, it's like they wanted to make Max Payne meets Fear, but it just ain't that, sadly. I mean, it's very breezy and easy. It's not hard to do. It's just... It's not where it could be.
Messed up shit I need you to explain.
Get me out of here first. We have to hurry. Where's my car?
I didn't like the color. Let's get a new one.
What? No, Jack. I need the...
Don't help him first while you're in cover.
My briefcase was in that car.
I'll take you shopping. It's a fucking briefcase.
A briefcase that contains something I need in order to stop the fracture.
And you didn't think to spell that out to me before.
I was a little busy getting kidnapped.
Yeah? Well, it's not too late to leave you here.
Shit! How the hell are you staying
It might not be as stiff as Gears, as the Gears trilogy, but it also isn't quite as smooth as Gears 4 and Gears 5. Well, I'm referring to Fear with regards to, like, you know, Fear's tactical combat, not so much the horror part, because let's be honest, after Fear Perseus Mandate, the horror part just became a joke from that point onward. But yeah, I feel like Jack could learn a bit from Kate Diaz.
Why? Who is she?
She could teach him a few things.
I trust her.
Glad you trusted somebody.
Oh, it is very sibling love. I will give you that.
It's not that simple, Jack. They kept secrets from you to keep you safe.
Safe? Look around you, Will. Does this feel safe to you?
This isn't my fault.
No, this strikes me as Gothic architecture inspired, a little neo-Victorian.
How long have you known?
We don't have time for this now, Jack. We have to get to that briefcase.
Every time it does the time vision, I just keep hearing Alan say about, it's not a lake, it's an ocean.
Before more of them show up.
Because it's not really time vision, it's time sonar.
Jack!
Paul?
How appalling.
Jack, we gotta go.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Mortal Kombat.
What happened to you? What are you doing?
Only what's necessary.
Think about this. You don't know what's at stake.
I know exactly what's at stake. That's why I'm here. You believe you can stop what's coming?
I'm giving you one chance to change your mind. This path, it's already said it can't be changed. The past, the future, I've seen it. I've lived it. For 17 years.
17 years. It was you, the first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through. Or hold on to your hope and burn with it.
Now listen, I built a device. I can stop this. I can.
You can't.
This is madness. There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this.
We can't just let this happen. I'll never stop trying.
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done. But we don't have years.
Wait.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
not going anywhere.
End of Act 1. Why does it just keep vibrating like that? Was that a loading screen? Right. There's also the parts where you play as Paul. I almost forgot about this. Right. We'll do this real quick before we wrap the stream.
I founded Monarch Solutions 17 years ago with a very clear purpose. There are those who would question my actions. I'm recording this as a final statement of vindication, a testimony.
Vindication!
I've always been devoted to my mission. Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice. Because I've seen where this leads. I've seen where it all ends.
Shining Time Station. Thomas the Tank Engine, what did you do?
We have a problem. No word from Jack Joyce's transport. It should have arrived here by now. We may have a traitor on the inside. You're due for your treatment. I'll find who's behind this.
Find Jack. That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
There's more. As you know, Jack's level of interference led to unexpected complications. Witnesses from the university were transported here. You need to take a look. We can't afford any further obstacles at this stage of the plan. Now, I see two options. We could use force, remove any loose ends. But if those witnesses disappear,
the public will start asking questions.
All clear, sir.
Potentially turn on Monarch.
Alternatively, I could mount a broad PR strategy, get the city on our side.
Mr. Serene?
But that leaves us with
the loose ends.
Precisely. The choice is yours, but keep in mind, the men will view your decision as a unified strategy moving forward.
You know, you can really see the difference going on here because, man, Lance Reddick is acting the hell out of all this.
A reminder.
I just altered time.
Jack would never understand the necessity of what I'd done. It wasn't the death William deserved, but his knowledge posed too great a risk to our plan. It was the first time I'd visited the Ground Zero operation in ages, the location I'd arrived in when I went 17 years back in time, the location where my fate was sealed 6 years ago.
There's a lot of math going on there.
We had Jack in custody, but I was starting to witness visions from the future which made it clear that could change very soon.
It makes the time machine glow orange. I really do like to work over every little detail. And then as they start talking about details. Oh, so when I use time vision, I could actually walk faster.
Who is this?
Amy Ferrero. She's one of the witnesses. Awaiting your orders on how to proceed.
How do I... There we go.
My powers grew stronger, even as the Chronon syndrome worsened. I could choose a path that would become the actual future, but it wasn't optional. The moment wouldn't end until I made up my mind.
Wait. I know that Jack's narrating to the commander woman. Who's Paul narrating to?
Initialize a PR campaign.
I want us to.
And that violence was because of Jack Joyce.
Monarch would take a PR-friendly approach and manipulate the public into siding with us. Our lies would give us control.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce.
Hey, somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
We'd use the media to
That's
expose,
hilarious.
then hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station.
But the eyewitnesses would be out there, and Jack would learn our secrets. Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
Wait!
Monarch would take a hardline approach. Crush all obstacles, eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh. But I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
I dug through the area and I found everything I could on your bro. This is messed up, man. I trusted Monarch.
But the people of Riverport would turn against us. Our secrets would be safe, but the public would hate us, and Jack would gain new allies.
Monarch's got no authority to stop you, and you tell that to everybody on that bridge.
I think last time I chose PR, so this time we'll make Paul be an awful.
We're taking the hard line. Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
Take her and the others to the Ground Zero operation.
Make it quick. Painless.
No, wait. Please! Please stop! Please! Help me!
Jack! There's no other way out. I'm going through the machine.
Paul, wait, no! Jack! This way! Jack!
I use my power to guide us, to decide how to best prepare for the inevitable end of time. That gives the chosen few a chance to survive. I've seen the end of time.
Well, yeah, it's not a choice I agree with, but it's Paul's choice, not mine. And we have reached the television portion, so we're going to call it here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and for joining us as we explore Deathspank and Quantum Break. Please be sure to like and subscribe so we can make more awesome videos like this and explore all kinds of crazy games. We'll be having new video reviews going up soon, especially for The Evil Dead, which, as viewers have seen in past streams, we are rather fond of at BossLevelGamer. And for anything else that I do, feel free to just check out my Twitter at the handle below, UnabridgedGamer. You can find me on YouTube and on Twitter like that. And yeah, normally we would have our guests shout out their stuff, but yeah. So yeah, be sure to keep on watching BossLevelGamer, and if you feel so inclined, feel free to check out my stuff. Everybody, have a lovely evening. Cheers.